What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel on our Georgia State Panthers Dynasty and NCAA Football 14. Year 1 off season is here. The year is completed. Georgia State finished 3-9. No bowl game this year. So let's get into the off season and see what happens here. You can see head coach Chip Nolan 3-9 in his first year, and his job is safe so far after this first year. And we're going to take a look at some coaches, head coaches, defensive coaches, and offensive coaches here that have moved on, added extensions, or been fired here. So go ahead and take a look through this list as I scroll through it. Now let's go ahead and look at some players leaving the team. We have 23 players leaving through graduation, it looks like, and one transferring there for playing time, I believe. So we're losing some of our top tier players here. Our #1 overall player, Albert Wilson, wide receiver, is leaving through graduation. No one's leaving for the draft. Let's look here. Alabama has a few people headed to the draft. AJ McCarron there and some other notable players here. We're going through Georgia here, Aaron Murray there, and some people from Michigan. Just picked out a few different teams to look through here, and you can see which rounds they're going into here. And here are the draft results. AJ McCarron, first round pick. CJ Mosley, a first round pick. Aaron Murray, a 5th round pick. The Michigan player Taylor Lewin is a first round. CJ Barnett, first round. Carlos Hyde, first round here. And just looking at some other teams here. Virginia Tech, who do we got there? Logan Thomas, the quarterback, 6th round pick there. So let's look at transfers here. We have 3 people that want to transfer to Georgia State here. Artemis Robinson and some other players here. Then we're going to go to recruiting. I thought recruiting was a 2-week deal in the off season, but it seemed to me it was only 1 week here. And we just gonna go ahead and shift some points around here. I did add a few receivers to our recruiting board right at the end here, but that wasn't gonna matter. We had no shot, I don't think, at them. And we go to signing day now, and you see David has committed to our team. David Reynolds, the 76 overall quarterback. Patrick Griffin, the 69 overall cornerback. And Mark Moore, Otis Davis, and a bunch of other players committed to our team. So here we go. We have the training results of the offseason here. Ben McClain goes up +6 overall. So really nice gain by him, and it looks like a bunch of our players gained points here in the training results. As we go through these, we have, who do we have here? Gene Bart, the running back, +5. So you can see the training results here. Not going to go through this too much, and we're almost to the end here. And that will do it. So we will go ahead and go to cut players. We got a couple people we're going to cut. A running back there and a wide receiver here. Their overall is just not high enough for us. So we're going to go ahead and advance the preseason here. And first thing we're going to do is set up our recruiting board. And you can see our offensive needs. We need a fullback, a center, and probably some other pieces in there since we have 25 scholarships to deal with. Defensively, we need defensive tackles, 2 of those, and a punter. So, and some other help there. We need free safety and middle linebacker as well. So we're looking at fullback here, Mike Johnson, +1 after scouting him all the way to a 69. Looking at some centers here, Clark Perry, a bust. Take him off the board. Al Walker here, another bust. So we have to take him off the board. Fred Harris, please be there. +4 to a 67, so that's good. We're going to keep him on the board there. Looking at some defensive tackles, Lee Johnson stays at 79, so it's still a good overall there. James Starkley, +2 up to a 78. Nate Barnes here is going to go to -2, a 69. We'll keep him on the board. Cedric Carrington, 53. Already low. We're going to take him off the board. And Stevie Dukes here, a bust. We'll take him off the board. And we're going to go ahead and redshirt some players here. And David Reynolds, the quarterback, 76 overall. We don't need him this year, so we're going to go ahead and let him sit a year and learn the offense. And then Lamont George, we're going to sit him down. And Mark Moore, the wide receiver, we'll sit him down for the first year. And I believe this guy, Quincy Randolph, was the last one we redshirted. So next we have custom schedules. The 2014 Georgia State schedule is as follows. Air Force week 1, then a bye week, then Tennessee, then a bye week, then Washington, Troy, Oklahoma State, Texas State, South Alabama, Lafayette, Monroe, Western Kentucky, Georgia, and we finish at Arkansas State there. So come back for the next episode, which will be the beginning of year 2 of the Georgia State Panthers dynasty, when we face off at home against Air Force. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the series, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.